tried to record this video like 3 times this week. Little update on the old football situation after kind of the weekend and stuff. Biggest talking point definitely Chelsea getting the win at Tottenham. Huge. It's going to be really interesting to see how they carry on and do. Maresca's obviously playing it down about them not being in the title race and all that, and of course he is, but when you're only 4 points off the top, you're in the chat, and I think perspective is huge, and it changes a lot with how you're perceived when you're doing that well. And I think if they continue to keep winning games, the pressure is going to pile on them a bit more of that's the level that we're holding you to. Now you can still say we know we're not ready, and that may be true, but if everyone's holding you to that level and that's a perception, that's how you're going to be judged. So young squad. I think that the keeper and Cucurella at the back, not great. I don't know if they're title winning players. Definitely not the keeper. Maybe a couple of others in there because they're so young, but they're in the mix. It's amazing the job he's done. Had a good chat about it on the last podcast. I'll get a clip about that posted some point in the next couple of days. But Chelsea, the most interesting team in the league right now, no doubt. On the flip side of Spurs, everyone keeps saying the same thing about Ange. I really like Ange. But he's got to change, and it's one of those for me as a coach. I think that you have your principles and you want to be a team that's on the front foot and you want to be a team that attacks, and that's what Ange's done. He's put that stamp on the team, and you can see it's there. They were fucking deadly in the first 10-15 minutes, and Kulusevski was absolutely flying. He's unbelievable when he's on it, holding the ball up and stuff. But I think as a manager, you need to add all the little bits. I think if you're going to go attacking first, you get that bit in. Then how do we manage the game? And I think the best teams and the best managers adapt to the game state, adapt to what's happening in the game, still adhering their principles. You're not going to go 5 at the back and just bunker in for 50 minutes, but you might need to go more defensive and be compact for 10 minutes, because we all know the game swings and roundabouts, and try and hit teams on the counter-attack with the likes of Son and Kulusevski, who have got a good bit of pace. So he's not going to last if he doesn't add that piece to it, because for me, you're not showing any progression. I do like him. I like the way he talks. I like the way his team plays, but no one remembers you for just being a nice guy. You've got to be a bit ruthless to win. So yeah, really interesting stuff. Sounds like the Liverpool contracts have been offered to Salah, Van Dijk and Trent. Trent's side been completely silent. It's an interesting one. I might do another little separate video just on those three, not from like a Liverpool point of view, but from like a human being kind of point of view of what I would think you would want to do, or I would want to do as a human. So really interesting. Champions League, back at it this week. Yeah, until the next one.